Hey, I'm Sturdy McKee, and super happy to be a sponsor for the EOA Accelerator in San Francisco. And I'm going to go over a little bit of what the course entails. What I've got is a recruiting and hiring course that we're giving to you at a super huge discount, and splitting the money too. So half of the revenue goes back to the EOA Accelerator chapter and can be used for your groups and events and what have you. So I'm super proud to be able to do that. I want to show you a little bit though about what the course is about and why you might want to consider signing up. So first off, we need to define what an A player is. So your A players, people that you really want to hire are, and by the way, you can do this with your current staff, you can map them out. They're people who exceed expectations and who live your core values. So if you think about job accountabilities, KPIs, the things that someone's supposed to produce. So a salesperson, how many, how many sales are they supposed to make? Marketing person, how many leads are they meant to generate? If you have someone who works with clients, how many clients, billable hours, visits, all that kind of stuff do they need to do? How many widgets do you need to produce? Whatever it is. So, you've got two options here. You've got exceeds expectations and doesn't meet expectations, okay? We don't say meets expectations because there might be somebody occasionally right on the line, but they don't stay there. They might be there momentarily, but month to month, they're gonna go above or below and fall there. So what we've got is exceeds expectations, but down here, what I want you to look at is doesn't live your core values. So the x-axis is doesn't live your core values or lives your core values. Awesome fit, everybody loves them. They're great to be around. They do all the things you expect them. If you haven't defined your core values yet, that's kind of a critical component too, but you still have rules that you live by. You still have behaviors that you expect in your business. Those are the things you really want to look at and measure. So you can plot out your current team and you can think about, okay, I've got, Sherry over here and I've got Jimmy over here, but he's a new hire. So, and then I've got John over here and, we won't mention who that is over there. We won't say their name, okay? Because we want to protect their feelings, not get them hurt. Okay, so here, check this out. So this person exceeds our expectations, right? And lives the core values. There's exemplary. This is your A player, okay? Think about that. Do you want more of these folks? You want more of them? Okay, this person, B player, okay? B. They are not meeting expectations yet, okay? But if this is a new hire, somebody that's learning the job and stuff, and you can coach them and teach them, and that's what you do with these folks. They're living the core values, they're a great fit. There's somebody whose behaviors exemplify the rules that you live by, the ways you expect people to behave in your business. That's all cool. We want them to make the number of phone calls, generate the number of leads, do whatever that is to exceed expectations. So we're gonna coach and teach and foster them, okay? We're gonna take care of this person and nurture them. We're going to take this person who's not meeting their expectations and who isn't living the core values. They're late, they're grumpy, they're undermining, they're a liability, they're kind of they're not good for your culture or your business. We are going to free up their future, so they have a lot more free time on their hands. They can exit, go do that on some other team, okay? And this person, they always end up being controversial. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. They hit their numbers and stuff, but they're a pain. They're a drain on you. They're undermining all the behaviors and things you want. Long and short of it is you want to free up their future too. Okay, get them out of your organization. But the course isn't just about this. We're kind of setting the framework, but before you get rid of this person and have the financial hit, you got to find more of these guys. And that's exactly what the course is about. Okay, so recruiting and hiring, we go through defining A players, defining them more clearly for you, writing job postings that actually appeal to and tell the truth, okay, about your company and about you so that you can attract the right people who really align with your values and what you want and who can achieve exceptional results. And you want to get more of those people in. When they come in, they might be here, but you've got a path for them to get up. That's another part of the course. We have an induction process that deals with all that, but let's go back. Okay, so in the course, we're going to go through job posting. We're going to go through how to screen and not just get, like we did for a front desk person, we got 187 applications to go through. We changed it all up, put some questions in on an autoresponder, and made sure I only got 20 applications. Only 2 of them qualified because only 2 of them answered the questions. Okay, so instead of 187 to try to weed through, as one of our ops guys was trying to do, I got 2 people to look at. 2 people then move on to the phone screen, where we're going to qualify them. If they make it through that, we bring them through for an interview. First interview is all about this. It's all about the x-axis. Do they fit? What's their past behavior been like? How are they going to exemplify our core values and buy into our vision and demonstrate the behavioral competencies that we want in that specific position? But we're going to interview for that in the first interview and make sure we've at least got the people on that side of the graph, of the grid, okay? Then you're going to do a task assessment. So you can see where they fall on this, and we'll figure out task assessments, go through what that means in the course. But really you're trying to figure out what are their skill set, how much are you going to invest in them, need to invest in them to make them the player that you want them to be. Okay, and then finally we go through the reference checks and how to actually get references to call you back. I had 3 call me back within an hour yesterday. It is possible. You can get good answers from people. I'll show you how to do that. It's awesome. And then finally, we go through the offer and continue to qualify, continue to get them in. If they get through the offer process, we finally have an induction process, because even with the best process in the world, you guys have all met people who schmooze a little bit, who talk a little bit, who are good at interviewing, who can kind of answer the right things, and then they get into your business and you're like, yeah, this was a mistake. Even with the best processes in the world, with top grading and the resources of GE and all the things that have gone into that, maybe you've seen Vern Harnish's stuff in the Gazelles about top grading and how much they love that. Yeah, if you have a major, big, giant corporation, you can devote those kinds of resources, but even those companies are right about 90% or 80% of the time. So that means 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 people are still getting through here that you think are over on this side that are not, okay, with all those resources. This course, what I've seen with clients and other people who've taken it and in my own business, is about 75 to 80% effectiveness. So we've dialed back the resources and all the stuff that you have to do. So it's not as cumbersome, it's not as involved as a top grading type thing. But with your practice and work on it, you can totally get to 75, 80%, which, by the way, if you don't have a process, research shows that you get about 25%. Right? If you go by gut and no process and all. So you can believe in yourself all you want, but the research shows that 1 out of 4 is good. That means 3 out of 4 is not good and is over here and is just dragging your business down. So let's flip that to 3 out of 4 are on this side. And then there's an induction process to follow through, clean it up, make sure that the people you're hiring, you're training them, you're checking on the training and verifying and validating they can actually get it done, and you can clean that up and make sure people exit your business if, let's say, you made a hiring mistake, and you will. Some people are going to trick you, some are going to get through. It's not foolproof, but you can definitely flip the ratios and you can make your life a whole lot easier. And once you get the processes up and running, it's turnkey, it's super simple. It takes a little bit of effort to get it going. Once it's going, it's really easy and you can just do it over and over and over. It makes ongoing recruiting a dream. If you're growing and hiring people, it makes that whole thing so much easier. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out and hit me up. I'm in the directory and I'll be around at the EOA Accelerator stuff. But I hope you sign up for the course, the recruiting and hiring course. We'll be getting the links and all that stuff out to you very, very shortly. Thanks.